Okay, and like I had said before, I told you that I would make a video of the ceiling fan for you guys. I know some of you guys enjoy ceiling fan videos, and I've never done one, so I guess it's the first time for everything, right? So here we go. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have absolutely no idea what brand this fan is. If I find out what brand it is, you'll see it in the video title. Otherwise, it'll just be brandless, okay? So this fan, I'm going to say, again, I think it's from right around 2006, and the controls for this fan are just so electronic, and so is the fan itself, all right? Let me show you. So here's the control panel right here, and you know, the main things I focus on are the main switch here, and then this fan and light switch, okay? Now, listen very carefully what happens when I turn the switch on. Did you hear that? The fan itself just beeps, which of course, you know, that's your electronics today, right? Now, the main buttons you really gotta focus on, I ignore these up-down lights because I have no idea what they do. This is your light button here and your fan button here. But now watch the lights very carefully here, okay? So I'll turn the lights on. As you can see, there's a bottom light right there, like I had said. And if you look very carefully at the reflection of that plate, it's kind of hard to see the ceiling because it's daytime right now. You can clearly see that there's some other light on top there, all right? So let me get back off again. And then what I'll do right here is, let me hit this light button again. Now the bottom light went off, but look at the top. Still on, now it goes off. Again, I don't know what benefit that feature gives really, but you know, I just seeing that for the first time, you know, 8 years ago, that just really, almost 8 years ago, that just really made me laugh. I was like, this is just ridiculous. Now, you would figure that maybe with the lights here, okay, there's the, you know, I just put that to the red, but let me see, what I'll do is, let me turn the lights on. Let me explain that again, I'm sorry. Okay, just went back to green. So what I'm going to do is, let me put this back to red, and let me see if these arrow buttons do anything for the light. Let's see. No, the fan does nothing whatsoever. So I have no idea, you know, just what all this is for. Really, these are your important buttons. This button and the fan button. These arrow buttons do come into play when the fan is going, and I'll show that to you in a bit, okay? So what I'll do is I'll turn the light back off again. You can see the fancy turn off. Okay, that goes off, and then there goes the top light. Really crazy. So then, I think simply enough if you hit the fan button, the fan should turn on. So let's go ahead and do that. There it goes. And it will go up to the highest speed immediately. Yep, there it goes. Now of course, with the fan going, the light still works as normal. I'll hit the light button right now. See, they both come on right away. And then, of course, you hit the light switch, you hit the light button again. It same thing. Bottom light followed by the top light. Okay. Now, one thing that the select buttons will do here is like when the fan, right now it's selected on light, and these arrows don't seem to do anything with it. So I don't know what the point is. You have to hit select again. And see how that went off and that went on? Now the arrows will apply as to how the fan goes. Now, with this electronic control panel, or it could just be the fan itself, it probably is the fan itself, this ceiling fan has 6 speeds. So right now it's on the 6th speed, which is the highest, and it does slow down pretty quickly. There's probably something electronic slows the motor down. So I'll go down to speed 5. And there's 5, okay. Put it down to 4. There's 3. And bring it down to 2. And there is speed 1. And that's basically the slowest speed that it goes. Now, I'll show you a couple of other things with this fan. Let's put it all the way back up. Okay, there we go. So like I said before, as the fan is going, you can You can put the light on, like I said. Now basically, of course, one thing you can do with this control panel is you can certainly leave this on and hit the fan and light button to turn that off. Like I'll do that right now. There goes the light, and I'll turn the fan off. Okay. Now, of course, as you know, the light and the fan are off, but with this electronic control panel, kind of like all electronics, how much wattage is this actually using while this is still on? It could be very, very little, nothing really measurable, but still, just something you think about. And obviously, when my folks aren't here, and we're just in Connecticut, we leave this off all the time, so really, it probably doesn't use that much at all. So I'm going to do one more thing here. So I'm going to turn the light and the fan back on. There's the light, and we'll turn the fan back on. Let that get up to speed once more. So like I just said, at least the fan itself, when you turn off the fan with the fan button, it just shuts the motor off naturally, and it just naturally slows down. And, you know, the light is the one that has that funky turn-off sequence, okay? But of course, the one good thing, I guess you could say, is that if you want to just shut this whole thing off completely right away, if you hit the main switch, which was the very first thing that I turned on, see, it just turns the light off just like normal. Same with the fan, just turns off immediately, and that's how it should be, right? And I guess that's basically it, all right? So there you guys go. This ceiling fan, admittedly, is what is it now? 14 years old, and it is still working. So you know, I will give it that. But again, it doesn't get used that often. But you know, who knows? It does still work, and that's what matters. So I know you guys enjoy ceiling fan videos out there, and hopefully this one satisfied your curiosity. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.